Welcome to our show, Sacred Tools for Divine Living with Vialet Rayne, where Vialet provides you with practical ways to bring in more joy and financial abundance into your life. Vialet creates a loving and sacred space where she shares simple ways for each of us to empower and enrich our lives. We are so happy you have joined us today. Let's get started with your host, the magical creator of Discover Your Spiritual Gifts, Vialet.
Hi, welcome. Today I would like to talk about taking time to unplug. We're so plugged in. We're plugged into the internet. We're plugged into our phones. We're plugged into our routines. We're plugged into our TV shows, the music that we listen to, conversations. We are so plugged in. Electronics have become a big part of our days, our business, our lives. We're constantly plugged in. When was the last time you went to a restaurant and you looked around the restaurant and you just observed? Notice how many people are sitting at the table in a restaurant with groups of people and they're looking at their phones. They're texting, they're answering messages, they're picking up emails. I've also heard, and it's crazy to me, of young people talking to each other across the table on their phones. Not speaking out loud, but communicating with each other across the table on their phones. How many times do we turn the TV off, turn the radio off, unhook from the phone, silence them, and just have a conversation with someone that we care about, or have dinner with someone across the table? When I worked in corporate America, one of our presidents would have a day each month that he required everyone to unplug. They were not allowed to answer emails. They were not allowed to send text messages. The requirement was that you needed to pick up the phone and have a conversation with that person, or you needed to get up from your office or your cubicle and walk down the hallway and have a face-to-face interaction with that person. He was a real believer in face-to-face communication, and he felt like that we had really lost something with this age of technology and electronics. He's no longer with us in the living, but I know that he taught me so many things and the importance of relationships and connecting. When was the last time that you unplugged, that you made a conscious choice to either block a half a day on your calendar where you were not connected to email, you were not connected to your phone, that you were literally available, that you released the electronics and stepped into the energies around you? When was the last time that you unplugged on a vacation? How many of us go on vacation and we take our laptops, or we're constantly checking our emails? Wouldn't it be awesome if corporations today, when you scheduled a vacation, checked in all your electronics? They took your phone, they took your laptop, they took your iPad, they locked everything up and said, guess what? It'll be here in 7 days when you return. What about doing that for yourself? What if you are an entrepreneur and you're your own business owner? How often do you unplug, uncheck, take care of you? I'm going to challenge you this week to unplug. Find ways to unplug from all the chaos out there and really center and focus on you and the people in your life that you care about. And let the electronics go for a bit and enhance those relationships. Build them. Make them better. Take the time, because someday you may regret that you didn't.
Thank you for joining us. To find out more about Vialet and how she can help you discover your spiritual gifts, head over to discoveryourspiritualgifts.com. Check out Violet's services and classes. You can also send a personal message to Violet through email, violet@discoveryourspiritualgifts.com. Until next time, remember, we are meant to have abundant and joyful lives. We hope to see you really soon at Discover Your Spiritual Gifts.
Discover connection, awaken sacredness, become empowered. Come experience the difference at Discover Your Spiritual Gifts.